We are starting to welcome a little Mother Nature and a little rain to the Bay Area.
Oh, we're loving it. Great football weather, whether you're playing outside or watching. Perfect, because not too hot. That is always kind of the name of the game this time of year. You don't want it to be too hot because then we're dealing with fire danger and we're dealing with uncomfortableness. Today, not uncomfortable because of the heat, but maybe uncomfortable because of the humidity. It's a little bit muggy out there. You see a lot of cloud coverage. That is all because of storm systems moving overhead. It's actually already brought a little bit of rain, especially across our North Bay communities. And that's going to continue to push farther south throughout the next couple of hours. So let's take it to the ground, show you what we're looking at our satellite and radar right now. It's been widespread cloud coverage all day long, all across the Bay Area. And again, our North Bay communities are the ones that have actually seen the bulk of the precipitation, the bulk of the accumulation, and that's where it's going to be likely throughout tonight. But as that line of rain continues to push south, I would say between 7, 8, 9, it will be moving over San Francisco, the peninsula, the Bay Area. By 11, we'll still be seeing a few isolated showers. It's not going to be heavy rain, though, so I don't want you to get too excited, but a couple of hundredths of an inch throughout the night tonight, hey, that is better than nothing. That frontal boundary will continue to push south throughout the overnight hours, and most of the day Tuesday, it's actually going to be dry. It's not until late Tuesday and into Wednesday, as you can see, a lot more rain will be moving over the area. So Tuesday is going to be pretty nice, honestly, out there. There's actually going to be a few peaks of sunshine, and those temperatures are likely going to be a degree or two warmer tomorrow compared to what we felt today because of the lack of cloud coverage for our inland communities. You can actually see the Central Valley is definitely warming up too, but it's still comfortable and it's still below average for this time of year for most of us. Inland areas, again, are going to be sitting in the mid to upper 70s. If maybe you want to head down to the beach, go down to Monterey, Santa Cruz, you'll be in the upper 60s to low 70s with a lot more cloud coverage that, again, is going to hang around our coastal communities at least through the middle parts of the upcoming week. So the coast, don't expect too much sunshine tomorrow. It's our inland areas that are likely going to be picking up a few more sneak peeks of those sunny skies. But again, late Tuesday and into Wednesday, that's when the more widespread moisture will arrive. And as you can tell, this is definitely more moisture packed on Wednesday compared to what we're seeing tonight. So we're actually expecting Wednesday's system to drop a little bit more rainfall across the Bay Area throughout the late morning and early afternoon hours. That will be your best potential of picking up rainfall on Wednesday before much drier and much warmer weather heads our way. But if we look at how much precipitation is actually likely going to accumulate, today's system, North Bay community is going to be seeing the majority of it. By the time that we step out Wednesday and into Thursday, yes, a few raindrops possible, but it's not going to be heavy rainfall. So a couple of hundredths of an inch likely. But again, I don't want anyone to get all too excited. Wednesday's highs are going to stay below average as well. This will be the last day of well below average temperatures, but honestly, overall, it is going to stay below average through the rest of the week and into the weekend, although it will be drier and warmer later this week and into the weekend, which is perfect timing for any outdoor plans. These temperatures are only going to get a couple of degrees warmer through later this week. So this is Wednesday. You'll be seeing those highs in the mid 70s across our inland communities and down into the Santa Clara Valley, down into Monterey, Santa Cruz. We'll be seeing those highs very similar on Wednesday compared to Tuesday, upper 60s to low 70s. And again, a very similar story along the coast as well. But we are going to be seeing much drier, much warmer weather on the way. And over the next 6 to 10 days, again, this is the entire country. The East Coast is looking at the heat. The West Coast, we're going to continue to feel these cooler temperatures, at least, again, for the next week of weather or so. So if you enjoyed the cool down, you're going to love the next week. Even though it is going to be a bit drier and a bit warmer, if we take a look at our 7-day forecast, it's not going to be hot. It's going to be low 80s. For our inland communities this time of year, that is very seasonable. If not a degree or two below average, that wet weather pattern will stick around through the midweek before quickly drying out by Thursday and into Friday. And again, it's just in time for the weekend and perfect timing for any outdoor plans this weekend. You should be good to go. You really shouldn't have to worry about any rainfall. It is late tomorrow night and into Wednesday that the biggest round of rain will arrive. The biggest is just a couple of hundredths to a couple of tenths of an inch. But again, this time of year, we will take whatever we can get.